y'all, welcome to another nightly what's for dinner. So on the menu tonight I have a can of butter beans, some rice, and I'm making two different meats. I am making some split chicken breast, and also I'm going to put this ribeye roast in the oven. So let's get started. Alright y'all, so I rinsed the chicken off. I have water. I'm making a mess. I have water in the bottom of the pan. Y'all know I always put water in the bottom of my pan. And over here is where the roast is. So you already know my seasoning: salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm going to go ahead and season the side. And with the ribeye roast, I'm just going to put some oregano leaves on it. Then I think I have an onion. I'm going to cut up an onion and put on here. And I think that'll probably be it, because I think I have some little small potatoes that I need to use up. So I'm going to go ahead and season that. Get these seasoned and in the oven. So let me go ahead and cut up this onion, and I'll be back, y'all. Alright y'all, so I went on ahead and seasoned and prepared the chicken and also the roast. I put some potatoes, onions, and bell peppers in both. So this is going to be for dinner tonight, and since I had a little bit of extra time, I went on ahead and started to prepare this for dinner probably tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get both of these in the oven. My oven is already preheated to 350, and I'm gonna let these cook. The chicken probably for about 2.5 hours, or until the temperature reaches 160, and the roast I'm going to cook it probably for about 3 hours until it's tender. Thought about putting some cream with chicken in here, but we'll see about that. Alright y'all, I did have 2 cans of cream of chicken, so I'm going to go ahead and open these up, mix them up in this container, and pour it over the chicken. Probably going to add a little bit of either water or chicken broth to thin it out. Am I going to have to use both cans? No, this one can will be enough. So I'm going to add a little bit, because it's too thick for my liking, a little bit of chicken broth to go ahead and thin this out some. Alright, so I have thinned this out a whole lot, and I'm just going to pour it over chicken. It's going to eventually form its own gravy, so yeah, I only used 1 can. 2 cans would have probably been too much, so yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven and go ahead and set my timer. Alright, so this is what the chicken is looking like after cooking for about 2 hours. I'm gonna let it cook for another 30 minutes. But it is tender. It has its own gravy. So yeah, I'm just gonna baste it a little bit. A little bit of this gravy. I'm about to make a cream of tartar and water mixture to put in here to make it just a little more thicker. And then I have my corn right there, my butter beans right there. The rice is done. So yeah, just waiting on the chicken. And I got the meat thermometer in the thickest part of the chicken. As you can see, it is almost at 200 degrees internally. So once I take it out the oven, it is still going to continue to cook. There. A little over 200. Alright, so this is the chicken coming out of the oven. I let it cook for extra 30 minutes so it could get brown on top and a little crispy. So let me show you what my plate looks like. Alright y'all, so this is what my plate is looking like. I got the chicken with a little bit of butter beans and the gravy and the potatoes. So I want to thank you for joining me on this What's for Dinner, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey y'all, welcome to another nightly What's for Dinner. So on the menu tonight, I am making quesadillas. So let's get started. Hey y'all, so I have my ground beef right here in the frying pan. So I'm going to go ahead and brown up this ground beef and get everything situated. Go ahead and season it and I'll be back. So this is what the ground beef is looking like so far. Still got a little bit for the brown, so I'm just going to go ahead and add some of this seasoning. And then go ahead and get the rest of this all brown and put a little bit of water in so it can simmer for a little bit. Alright, so these are the quesadillas or the tortillas that I'm using, the Old Paso flour tortillas. So I'm just going to put one down, turn the stove down. Let me get my spray. And then what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the meat mixture. I'm just going to put 2 on top of it. Take a little bit of that mixture, put it right in the middle. Take some cheese. Put the cheese right on it, and I've turned the stove down a little bit. And then I'm going to put this other one right on top and mash it down. And then I'm just going to wait for that other side to turn a little brown. Yeah. It's a little brown, so then I'm just going to take it and flip it. And let that other side cook. Probably going to spray it and put some butter or a little bit of oil. I'm not Well, I'm using this vegetable oil, so I'm not sure if I should use the vegetable oil or some butter. Let me see. Or even a little bit of oil, which is going to be healthier. Which one of the options is a little healthier is the question. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil right there. Well, I want it to get crispy, but I don't want it to burn. I think I'm going to use some butter. Get a little bit of butter and a butter knife. I use a plastic one. Yeah, and we're just gonna put the butter in there. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn this. Let's see. I'll let that get just a little more brown. And then I'm just gonna get this cutting board and I'm gonna take it out. And then just go ahead and cut it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Go ahead, let me prepare the second one, which I'm going to pull you guys back some. Go ahead and put that in. Put a little bit of the meat mixture in the middle. Go ahead and use up the rest of this cheese. And then I'll go ahead and sit that on and go ahead and let that get brown. And in the meanwhile, let's cut this up. Oh, my knife don't want to cut off. And it's hot. Ooh, that is hot. Get a better knife because that knife doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, that's hot. But that is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these and I will show you what my plate looks like. It's probably just going to be quesadillas. Hey y'all, welcome to another Nightly What's for Dinner. So on the menu tonight, I am making that Knorr's cheddar broccoli rice, some sweet peas, and I am making cube steak. So let's get started. Alright y'all, so here is the rice. I had to switch to this rice because that cheddar rice, I didn't have any milk on hand. So I'm going to use that for another night. I've already rinsed off the milk and rinsed off the meat and seasoned it with my staples: salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm going to go ahead and open up these green giant sweet peas and stick them in a container and stick those in the microwave. And then we had leftover dressing from yesterday, so That's going to be another side, whoever wants it. So I'm about to go ahead and get my flour mixture together so I can go ahead. I'm going to fry these probably on each side for maybe about a minute to 2 minutes just to get it brown, because I'm going to stick these back in some gravy, y'all. Y'all, so I just got a Ziploc bag and I'm just going to put some flour in it. So that way I can dredge the meat in it. So let's just sit this to the side for right now. Give me a fork. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the oil to see if it's hot enough. And as you can see, it's sizzling. So let's go ahead. Probably going to put about maybe 3 in. 3 should fit. So they can go ahead and cook. At least they'll have some batter on them. I don't want to cook them fully because they're going to finish cooking in the gravy. So I just want to get them brown on each side. So we're going to go ahead and let those hang out and do what they do. I've already chopped up some onions right there for my gravy. Those are the first 3 pieces that have come out. This is my rice cooking, and those are frying right now. Alright, y'all, so I have put some of the flour in with the oil. I should have pulled some of the oil off, a little bit of the oil off, but I left it. And then what I'm going to do is to go ahead and put the onions in, because I like onions in my gravy. And I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder to tie in all of the other seasonings that I use. And y'all know what? I need to get some white pepper. That's one thing I don't have is white pepper. So that's one thing you have to do is season your food. Season, season, season. That's what gives it that taste, and it just makes it taste a whole lot better. So I am going to go ahead and let this cook down some and let it turn the color that I like. I like it a little more darker than this. So I'm probably going to let this go ahead and cook probably for another, I'm going to say 5 minutes, until I get it the color that I want. And the onions are soft. I want it kind of like a burnt looking color, but not burnt, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish cooking this, get some water, and I will be back to put in the meat. All right, y'all. So this is the consistency. This is not the color. I wanted a little darker, but this is the consistency that I like my gravy. So I am just going to go ahead and put some of the meat right on back in here. So that way it can go ahead and come up to a boil. And then once it comes up, I don't think all of it's going to fit. But once it comes up to a boil, see how it's bubbling right there? I'm going to go ahead and turn it down and just let it simmer. Okay, it all will fit. So yeah, let me go ahead and turn this down. I don't have a lid, I don't think, big enough. So yeah, my rice is done. I just got to heat up. Now I'm going to put all this good juice and stuff right on back in here. So yeah, I'm going to turn this down and let it go ahead and come on to a simmer. And when I come back, I will show you what my plate looks like. Alright, y'all, so this is what my plate looks like. I want to thank you for joining me on this What's for Dinner, and I will see you on the next one. Alright, y'all, welcome to another nightly What's for Dinner. So this is going to be another quickie. So I have the C-Pack popcorn shrimp or shrimp poppers that I'm going to stick in the oven. And I have some fries that I'm going to fry for the hubby and I. So let's get started. Alright, y'all, so I am preheating my oven to 425. And I've already lined my baking dish here and sprayed oil on the sheet. So once again, I'm just using this C-Pack shrimp poppers. Probably going to end up using the whole bag. It's just hubby and I. So let me see, because I opened it up wrong anyway. So yeah, these are not all that big, so probably how much is stuff in there? I may not use the whole one. I might just use the whole one, and that way have some for lunch, or I can put them on a salad. Yeah, I am. Might as well. Because I am defrosting my freezer, y'all. It's starting to act up, so that means it's time to get another one. So these are laid out on the tray. So once my oven comes up to temperature, I'm going to put these in the oven and let them cook anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes. Probably 6 minutes on one side. Take them out and flip them, and 6 minutes on the other side. And once again, I am using the crinkle cut French fries. As you can see, I have my frying pan right there, but I'm probably going to move it to this burner over here once I stick these in the oven. So yeah, let me go ahead and let my oven preheat and stick these on in the oven. Alright, y'all, so this is what the shrimp is looking like. So I'm going to sit those right there, and I think my oil is heated up enough. Let's see. It is. So I'm going to go ahead and take these back some. Go ahead and fry up these french fries. And when I come back, I will show you what my plate looks like. Alright, y'all, so this is what my plate is looking like. I have my little shrimp poppers right there, along with some french fries, which I'm going to get my ketchup and my tartar sauce. So I want to thank you all for joining me on this What's for Dinner, and I will see you on the next one. Hey Hey y'all, welcome to another nightly What's for Dinner. So it's going to be something simple, quick, and easy tonight. I'm making some fries, and I'm going to put these honey battered breast tenders that I got from Aldi in the oven. I think they are supposed to cook for about a good 30 minutes, I believe. Oh, it says 4 minutes. About a good 10 minutes. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, y'all. So, as I said, I have these here honey battered breast tenders. And I'm just going to open these up. And put them. Let me get it open. I put them right here on this pan that I'm going to stick in the oven. So, okay, it is refillable. So let me get some spray real quick and spray this aluminum foil. Yeah, my oven is already preheated to 425. So yeah, it's just going to be me and the hubby. So I'm going to say about 8 apiece. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 10. Because these are so good. Alright. We're going to go ahead and take all the air out of here. And we're going to go ahead and stick that in the oven. I'm going to put it on, I'll put it on 12 minutes. So, and we're going to let it do what it's due. Get ready to put frying pan on for the French fries right here. And dinner will be done. Alright, y'all. So, feels like this this grease is hot. So, let me try fry and see. And it is. So let's go ahead and put a couple of more fries in. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these fries in and let them cook. I'm going to turn over my tender press because they have like about 5 more minutes to cook. So I'm just going to turn these over so they can get crispy on all sides. All right, y'all. So this is what my plate is looking like. It was just some of the chicken breast tenders and some fries. This was done probably in under 15 minutes because the longest thing it had to cook was the French fries. So I want to thank you for joining me on this What's for Dinner, and I'll see you on the next one.